friends, and all of the moms here with us today for your tenacity and for your invitation to people of all backgrounds and beliefs to join together on the same path. Peace is a path we must walk every single day, even when the road is long and the way is difficult.
Happy New Year at 11 p.m. So I started working on this pattern and I very quickly realized that I didn't have enough in my pattern paper roll to finish the pattern. So I put more pattern paper into my cart to purchase, and now I can't be bothered to wait for the pattern paper to get here. So I thought it'd be a good time to return back to my roots, which is before I went to a fancy art school and knew what pattern paper even was, I use newspaper. So today I'm going to use a paper bag. I'm using Whole Foods. So yeah, I used to use newspaper, and that's what I'm gonna use today. Make an incision at the top of your bag, like so.
So presently I'm standing here right now, you're so demanding. Tell me what you want from me. Conclude.
Do you remember a conversation about a suede moto jacket? But she was like, include the suede moto jacket that we talked about, but I don't remember. I don't have notes on that.
I vaguely remember. It was more really a cropped trench.
Okay.
And she didn't ask me to do that, so.
Okay.
Concentrating on my musing lover and my babies. Made me wanna ask you lady for a ticket out of town. So can I get a window seat? Hey. Don't want nobody next to me. I just want a ticket out of town to look around and I say touchdown. Can I get a window seat? Don't want nobody next to me. I just want a chance to fly, a chance to cry, and a long goodbye. Oh.
I did skip the gym today. I'm exhausted. I woke up like, I felt like I got hit by a bus this morning. I'm so tired. So I skipped the gym. Today was a cozy day though overall. Like I got a design request, and other than that, I don't think I would have been doing too much because all of those samples that came in are pretty much finished and ready for a fitting. But yeah, I got that design request. I was working on that all day, and I realized something that's kind of like, I think niche to, am I being vain? Niche to me in specific. Just because I work for a brand which pays my bills, and I'm also trying to start my own. So when it comes to design language, you know, everybody's design language kind of looks different. You know, an Olivier design, when you see an Olivier design, you know, a Jacques Bobley, you know, a Stanley Raffin, you get it. But when I'm designing for what pays my bills, I have to say, oh my gosh, no, Kiara, these design details are for you, for your brand. So there were certain like little things that I saw that I wanted to put into my designs that I was assigned. There are some design details that I wanted to put in this assignment, but I was like, this is literally the top that you're making right now in a different font. So I had to be like, okay, no. But I found the remedy to that, which is somebody else is paying for those designs, not me. So I like to use some of the most like outlandish design details that I would like to do for myself, but I know I'm not gonna want to sew, and I also know that it might be expensive to produce. Somebody else is paying for it. I'm gonna do those type of design details. Some like JW Anderson, Loewe designs. And the thing about the brand that I work for is it's on the fashion tier, pretty much fast fashion. So I can get away with that. We're knocking stuff off anyway. I literally have a design like board on my Pinterest called To Knock Off, specifically on my work Pinterest, not on my personal Pinterest. But yeah, I have a design board on my Pinterest called To Knock Off. So yeah, I'm putting some of those Loewe details in there because I'm not paying for them, and I get to see them come out. I get to see how they fit and how they move, and like, it's interesting, not on my dime. I was trying to hurry up and finish at least like the design research for this assignment. It's pre-fall, it's not a full collection, so I'm trying not to call it a collection, but assignment. I was trying to figure out all of the research for this today so I can do all of the flats tomorrow through next week. Next Tuesday I have a shoot, so I'm gonna have to like get cut off there. And I was debating bringing work home, which I've only ever done in my entirety working for this brand one time. I just don't think it's necessary, so I'm not gonna do it. I was thinking like maybe while I have my snack I'll do a couple of sketches, but I got as much as I think I'm going to submit down today, and I got a flat done, so I'm like, what more could I do, you know? I think I did like 3 tops, 3 pants, and then a skirt and the moto jacket. All of those just front flats for her to see, I can do by the time that they're due on Thursday. So yeah, I don't think I'm doing any sketches tonight. I was thinking about bringing work home, but it's unnecessary. So instead of bringing work home, I'm going to continue and maybe finish tonight that pattern. A lot of the time when patterns are taking me a long time, what's mostly happening is me like figuring out the math, and it makes sense to me now. I was trying to figure out the how to construct this neckline because it's like off the shoulder and there's like a little cap sleeve, so I'm just like, all of it runs into each, anyway. I was trying to figure out the like geometry of that. I failed, guys, just so you know.